I had a client ask me how they could make their piano softer. And with the exception of a voicing, which will make the tone softer, it's hard to bring down the volume. Unless you know a couple little tricks here. I'll show you. My piano being from 1898, pianos were very bright back then, so it has a really bright, I'll give you an example, really bright sound here. So if I did that while Abby was sleeping, she would kill me. So what I did, first thing, I'll just show you what a difference this makes. Give me 1 second here, and I'll leave the camera on. First thing you can do, of course, is just close the lid, because that's going to give you a ton more sound. So we close the lid, just that alone, and we have that already did quite a lot, actually. I hope the camera lets you hear what I'm hearing, but yeah, just close the lid for one. Isn't that a beautiful piano? I love my piano. But what I did on top of it all the sound comes from the soundboard, which on a grand piano is, we're going to go underneath it here, is right there. See the spines running across it? That's where all the sound comes from. This is your soundboard. My dogs think someone's knocking at the door. Now, guys, it was me. Guys, that's enough. Stupid dogs. So what I did, I'll make this, hold on here, my little music area. I took a giant piece of polystyrene, and you can see I cut it to the shape of the bottom of the piano here. So what I do, first of all, to mute that sound, guys, that's enough. It was me. So I'm going to go underneath here. We're going to go under the piano. I'll take you with me. Here we go. I'm going to lay on my back here so you can see the bottom. Here's the pedals and everything. So what I do is I take this piece of polystyrene, aka Styrofoam, and I'm trying to do this with one hand. I cut it perfectly so it fits nicely, as you can see right up in there. So now on the bottom of the piano, first of all, I'm blocking that soundboard with a big piece of Styrofoam. And that's getting in there really well. I can get it in here better. Give me 1 second here. There, that's good. Tight now. Now that's in there perfectly. So on the bottom of my piano, I put this. And then after the lid is closed, I take it one step further. Since, let me stand back up here. I'm an old guy. Give me a second. When the lid is closed, you can still see, even when the lid is closed, there's still a space there. See it? So sound is coming out of that space right there. See, it doesn't close 100%. There's still a space. So what I do after that, I'll put you back here, is I take an old comforter that Abby actually allowed me to use without screaming at me, and this keeps dust off it anyway, so I kind of like doing this anyway because it keeps dust off of it, and it covers up all those spaces on the side now where the sound is escaping. And I'm just gonna just adjust it a little bit so it's not really hanging too far over. I like to be able to see the keys and everything. And like I said, this keeps it nice and clean too. It keeps dust off of it, keeps dust from building up on the inside and gathering on the strings. I try to get this as even as possible. I'll give it a little more that way. And that's pretty good. And then I keep my music desk out of the piano also, so I can set this right on top of the comforter. And now if you listen to the piano, I can play this while Abby's sleeping. She's on the other side of the house, but I play this while Abby's sleeping at night, and she told me she's never even heard the piano, so there you go. Little trick how to make your piano a little more quiet.